Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing is easy. We have another hard rant for you today. Warriors and witches, how y'all doing? We are going to talk about companions today because Outer Worlds, the $80, the $70, the game that's not in early access, but Grounded 2 is in early access, and it's for 40 bucks. For some odd reason, Outer Worlds thinks they're still worth 70 bucks, and they're about to show us their companions. Let's check it out together as a community, as a family. Here we go.
And now, a trailer for the part of the game you'll remember more than the ending. The Companions.
Let's skip the diplomacy.
Chemically enhancing your statistically unsafe lifestyle. This might sting a lot.
Ooh, an enemy. Son of a spread.
Be grateful you're not on fire.
And no, you can't sleep with them.
You know what this video reminds me of? Let me see if I can find it. I wish I had it out, but I just thought it. I just thought about it. Nope, I can't find it, and that's fine. You know what? It's best I don't show you. Basically, this reminds me of a short video that I saw that I wish I burned my retinas after watching it. It's this little cuck white dude and this hot woman, and they're kissing each other. But before he kisses the woman, he literally asks her if he could do every single thing. They are literally together. It's like a little example of how to do consent thing. And he's just like, can I kiss your lips? You may. Can I touch your hand? You may. Can I rub your back? You may. That's what this is. It smells of millennial bullshit all across the board. Let's start from the very beginning, okay? By the way, I'm okay with the color palette. That's fine. I don't like the armor, but it's okay. So some of the armor is actually from the previous games, but some of the companion armor, I don't like it at all. There is one companion. There's one companion that I do like, but I'll show you that in a second. This companion right here would be better with, let me see. Let's see. I know they're going to show all companions. It's going to show him, black dude. Of course, they got a black dude. Aza, right here. Faction of the Glorious Dawn. Pros, bloodthirsty psychosis. Cons, bloodthirsty psychosis. You know that millennial writing that I was talking about? That's what this is. But basically, this is her. Okay? Her covering up her face is probably the single most hottest thing that she's ever done. Okay? Because she's got that fucking... You might as well put a nose ring on this bitch. She got that short hair. And yes, of course, I like women with short hair. But not like that. She looks like she's about to go tell HR that I looked at her longer than 5 seconds. That's what she looks like. Okay? The fact that they cover her all the way... Like her covering up her face reminds me of KOTOR 2 where there's a character who's in the dark side, but she only covers up to here and you can only see her lips, but this one covers up this. That's fine. The fact that she has her arm out with tattoos, that's fine. All this bulky shit right here, completely fucking unnecessary. They design each and every one of their characters like they're going on the fucking moon. Like they're going on the moon, but with a dildo up their ass. Does that make any sense? Each one of these characters, except one of them, looks like they're going to the moon with a dildo up their ass. Like somebody threw a fucking green dildo and said like, yeah, Outer Worlds 2, it's now $70. I don't like her. I also don't like the millennial writing with the whole thing. Let's go back and let's try to talk about each and every one. Let's start off right here. It'll show the companions. By the way, let me talk to you about something about companions. Companions have a different way they walk and a different way that they move. You need to realize that. I think one of them is doing like a hand gesture, but it seems like each and every one of these companions stands there like any other companion. Each one of these companions feels like they're just like, it's just they're all the same. You know what I mean? One of the companions should be messing with a gadget. Another companion should be messing with a syringe or looking, scouting around. There should be a certain animation with each and every one of these companions that separates them from each and every one of them. I can't see that with these. They're just like, and I'm like, you guys didn't, you want me to spend $70 fucking dollars? $70 fucking dollars. Let me bring the music back up. You want me to spend $70 fucking dollars on lazy animations? Go fuck yourself. Let's continue. Let's start off with the first one. Niles. Typical black dude. Faction Earth. Directorate. Pros can fix your shit. Cons can't commit to a hobby. You talking about, you see the millennial shit I'm talking about? You see what I mean? Like, it can be funny if in the right hands, but not Obsidian's hands. Obsidian over there are giggling to each other, just a bunch of fat fucks with gray beards and glasses on, going like, let the black guy say cuss words, yo my dog, let him say yo my dog, bro. Every time that you kill something, the black guy will go, yo my dog. Go fuck yourself. Let's continue with the way he looks. Now, he looks like he has something on. By the way he runs, that's his facial expression. Let's see what he looks like when he's standing. When he's just standing there. Same fucking expression. This motherfucker out here going, when he's just standing there. I get it. I do that sometimes too. But he can't be doing something else. I don't know. Looking like he's thinking hard. Like the animation team the animation team is getting a free paycheck every single week. He is riding a thin line between having a job and not having a job. He's just like, bruh, all of them are the same, bruh. They all look the same too, bro. And they pay me for it, bro. They all look even look and move the same. That's his expression when he runs. Is that your expression when you run? Usually when I run, I'm just like, this guy's just like. When he's drinking. When he's eating. Oh, you thought I was gonna open my mouth while I'm eating? Nope. Too many animations. Too much work. Too much money. Once you give me the $80, the $70, then we'll have the money to do better animations for Outer Worlds 3. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Also, he's got a prosthetic leg. I mean, I guess that could be a story advancement there. By the way, why don't you do an animation where he checks his prosthetic leg? You ever thought about that? You ever thought there would be a good animation where he checks his prosthetic leg? No? Like, I would see this guy in the video game and I would think he's an NPC. I would think he's an NPC. There are a lot of CRPGs out there where I'm just like, oh yeah, he's gonna be my companion. Not this nigga. Let's continue. Apparently, by the way, when he goes invisible, it's only his top. He only goes invisible in the bottom half of his body or the top half of his body. What? I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, when he goes invisible, his gun doesn't get invisible. Just letting you know. His gun remains visible, but him, he's invisible. You know what I mean? By the way, a wooden prosthetic in futuristic time. Okay. Here's Valerie. Faction, Earth Directorate, pros, healing, damage reduction, cons, uses big needles, poor bedside manners. Every time when I read these little things on the bottom left of the screen, I feel like I'm gonna get no bitches in my life. You know what I mean? You ever know you ever have that one guy that's hanging out with you and he's really nice and he's really cool, but he's always saying stuff that scares away all the bitches. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, Mr. Hardcore Mode, for shizzle. And I'm like, for shizzle? What the fuck? For shizzle? What the fuck? Like, hey, Mr. Hardcore Mode, hey, ladies, is that your friend? And then I see him and he's just like, he's turning on the rap music for me, and he's just like, this one's for you. And I'm like, no, I don't know him. I don't know him. Mr. Hardcore Mode, he's got pros and cons. His pros, he's good at talking to people. His cons, he's good at talking to people. Word to your mother. And I'm like, I'm unfriending you. Well, what's wrong, dude? What's wrong, cuz? I thought we were cool, bruh. Let's continue. Okay, robot. I don't care about the design of the robot. All I care, by the way, previous robot in Outer Worlds was way better. This is a female robot making millennial jokes. That's all that matters. Let's move on. Let's get to the next one. Not as bad, but whatever. It's Obsidian at its best, I guess. Move on. This is Azaya. We already know about her. She's at least attractive, especially when she keeps her fucking mask over her head. When you play this game, keep the mask on her head. I'm just saying, it'll do you. I get it. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. At least they did black and red hair. You know what I mean? If they did black and blue or black and green hair, I'd be like, fuck. I like girls with black and red hair. That means I know they're a bit of goth. They're probably a little bit metalish. They probably have been to like a Ghost like fucking concert, you know what I mean? Or probably a Cannibal Corpse like fucking a concert. But the way they design her body, I mean, the way she wears her clothes, I'm just like, yo, devoid of any sort of femininity. At least they did all right with her face. The fact that her face is round and she doesn't have the chinny chin chin shit, I will give them that. Her eyes are nice, I will give her that. But I'm putting the bag on her head. I'm just saying. Well, give or take, it's fine. It depends on how she talks. My guess is, and this is a guess, my guess is she talks like a fucking psychopath and everything is a fucking joke to her. It's like, can we kill this guy? Can we kill this guy? How about this guy? I could cover him up in blood and kill this guy. And I'm like, no, you can't kill this guy. He's part of the main mission. Well, if you ever want me to kill someone, I'll be right here. And I'm like, is there anything else that you like? And I bet if you choose, because you're always gonna have that option. Hey, who are you? Oh, I'm an assassin. Okay, I got it. What do you do outside of your profession? Ugh. You gotta drive a hard question. Well, if I'm not killing, I guess I'm also killing. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I'm just warming up for the next kill. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you don't want to read a book or fucking something? You don't want to, I don't know, lick some pussy or something? I don't know. Since you can't romance her, she's probably gay. Oh, do you do anything? Do you like taking a bath? Oh, I don't do baths. Okay, I don't do baths. That takes away from killing time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's move on. I mean, at least her, like, I can tell that her body is feminine, but the developers were like, cover this bitch up in a brown paper bag. That's all I'm saying. The animations are horrible, but I could tell she has a feminine body, but the developers are just like, cover this bitch up in a brown paper bag. Okay? We don't wanna, listen, there's a lot of people out there. I don't wanna, you know, they are one step away from giving everybody a hijab. You know what I mean? From giving every woman in this game, just cover the bitch up in black. They are so close. They're just like, I want to be gay, but free Palestine. You know what I mean? You gotta you pick your battles is all I'm saying. But yeah, obviously she's covered in blood. That's horrible animation. Whoever said that we should put these animations in this video should be fired. Okay? I'm glad that there is blood in the game, but let's be honest. Why does she have blood on her hands but not on her clothes? You ever thought about that? Does that ever occur to you? Why is there blood on her hands but not on her body? How come Baldur's Gate 3 understood the assignment, but you can't? You got horrible animations. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm trying my best to lower these videos. You stabbed him? I can't tell. He's fine. By the way, you know what's great about Outer Worlds is the devs like to cover up almost every enemy in a fucking ugly ass hat or an ugly ass fucking mask. They love that shit. Anything that is devoid of working on somebody's facial expressions is go time for them. They were just like, ooh yeah, we could make this character. What's his expression gonna be? Stephanie, can you come over here for a second? What? Well, what did I do? Listen, the NPCs, the enemies, they're all gonna wear helmets. Well, why? I mean, we can have some animations, some expressions. Like, no. We don't got money for that. We work with Xbox. Stephanie. I don't want to lay you off. This one makes me angry to no fucking end. This one is Inez. Whoever came up with this name should be shot out of a cannon. Faction, Auntie's Choice. Yeah, that makes sense. Pros, field medicine, formidable craft. Cons, didn't take Hippocratic oath. At this point, I'm just about to cry because the fucking the millennial writing is at this point I'm about to cry. Let's keep going. Like her jacked up fucking fucked up arms, by the way. Okay, so basically her left arm is like a tank. She probably dipped her fucking left hand in a vat of vinegar, or she finger banged a a space dyke, whichever. Again, with the facial expressions. These characters are dead inside. They're running. You know what I mean? Also, the character cusses. Of course, the character cusses. I'm okay with cusses. Listen, the game that does cussing and insults very well is Cyberpunk 2077, where it fit in with the narrative and it fit in with the culture. Like, the way people would cuss would just be fluid. When she cusses in this, like, companion trailer, they bleep it out like, oh, don't say bad words now. Oh. The pink and green is shit. Let's continue. Devoid of no ass. She shoots stuff out of her fucking left arm, I guess. By the way, whoever worked on her right arm, very good job right here. The folds right here, very good job. Look at this right hand, the way it folds in with the arm to the gun, and the fact that the gun is the same fucking color as her fucking clothes. Like, everything is like it's like she quilted. She asked grandma to make her armor, and grandma was like, I know you like green and pink. I know you like that. Fucking horrendous. 90, they were about to give you 90. You were about to give them fucking, what, $80? Was it $80? It was $80. Sorry, I'm thinking about Bloodlines. They were gonna do an $80 thing with this fucking game, and they couldn't do animations or body proportions right. Fuck out of here. That guy's dead. When she shoots, she's devoid. She's the Terminator, bro. When she shoots, she has nothing. She's just... When she stabs somebody, that's probably when I bet when she stabs, she doesn't blink. That would scare the fucking shit out of me. I'll be honest, if she came at you like that with her expression, I'd be like, yeah, that's fucking scary. Who's next? Oh yeah, they added grandma in here. Yeah, they added grandma. Listen, I'm all about interesting characters, but her design has to give off like two things. One, the design of old people in your companion should be very, very interesting. This is not interesting. She also looks like another NPC. By the way, how the hell is she supposed to see if her eye thing is shooting? She's looking straight at you, but the eye things are shooting straight up there. How the hell is she looking? Does anybody want to tell me that? She's not looking upwards. She's looking straight. Her name is Marisol. Faction, Order of the Ascendant. Pros, torpifies enemies. Cons, withering world, wary wit. I don't know. It looks like she's some sort of scout. See what I mean? The eyes are supposed to be pointing that way, but for some odd reason, they didn't even decide to move the eye things. By the way, hats off to the developers for adding a whole, covering her hair thing. You mean there's fucking space Muslims I don't know about? Let me know ahead of... There ain't no space Muslims. These motherfuckers don't even have nukes. Anyway. She apparently does something with her suit. Don't care. Boring. Now this guy looks cool. He looks like somebody cool. Tristan. Finally, out of all the characters, we find the person with a normal name. I'm okay with unique names, but don't come up to me with one of your characters' names is Shizzle Whizzle, okay? I'm not gonna take the character seriously if you call your characters Shizzle Whizzle, Bebop, Shoe Liz, I don't know, Tristan. Good. Faction, Protectorate. Pros, blunt, like his hammer. Cons, holier than thou attitude. What the fuck is wrong? Already off the cuff, we're hating on Tristan. Is it because he's the only white character in your companion list? Holier than thou attitude. The only white out of all the other characters. We talked about one medicine lady who defies the Hippocratic Oath, but that was more seen as a joke. This one is just like, oh yeah, he's like a little Boy Scout, and I'm like, bitch, finally, everybody else is a fucking psychopath. Anyway, I like his armor. I like his pauldrons. Really nice. By the way, out of all the characters and companions in this list, he is the only one that doesn't speak. Holy shit. Holy shit, he's the only one that doesn't speak. He's the best companion out of all of them. Oh, hell yeah. He lets his hammer do the talking, I guess. I mean, the animations for see, he has kick-ass animations. I feel like he's in Warhammer. The animation does need some work. The facial structure needs some work. Absolutely. By the way, you fucked up on the animation already. This part right here. No. I'm outing you today. Grab that hammer. Grab that hammer. Pause. Okay. You're grabbing the hammer. Now with that right arm, grab the hammer. Grab the hammer, Tristan. Tristan? Grab the hammer, Tristan. I guess we're done there. Let's continue. That is all of the companions. I think the only one that I liked is Tristan. Tristan's is nice. The psychopath lady is fine on the eyes, but other than that, she's annoying. Of course she has tattoos. I mean, it probably fits with... Yeah, it probably fits with who she is. And also, they said at the end of the game, and no, you can't romance them. Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. Because you guys don't know what romances are. You don't. You just don't. Some of you are probably married, but only by sheer fucking luck. Some random fat chick at fucking Target said like, do you like Pokemon? And you were like, I like Pokemon too. Do you like food? I like food. Do you like... Never mind. You already answered that question. But what I'm saying is, you just don't. Just by all these trailers, you don't know what stories are, what dialogue is. Well, I could do better romances than you. That's all I'm saying. If I got hired at Obsidian, there would be two things that would probably happen. One, they would really like me and send me to the top where I make all the decisions, and then they kick out anybody that sucks, and then I could fire anybody that sucks, and then I would make my way to the top at Obsidian. Or my ideas are so good or too edgy that they would fire me on the second week. It can't be the first week because that would be racist, according to them. These weapon designs, I'll be honest, these weapon designs are fine. Yeah. The only thing that I ask for, the weapon designs are fine. All I ask for is there to be an interaction or animation with these weapons. If they are energy weapons, if they're laser weapons, well, or kinetic, like weapons, there should be some sort of animation thing going on with the weapons. It should overheat, it should glow blue or green, or, you know, all this sort of stuff. There should be more action on the weapon itself because it's, you know, futuristic and all that stuff. And that's, look, they're all standing the same. God damn, they're fucking ugly. Tristan, you're fine. You're fine. This is a good way to you're scaring all the white bitches by making black people look like that. That's all I'm saying. You at least, okay, you're going halfway. You need to be like, oh, we're gonna add a black guy. He's gonna be so cool. It's gonna relate to so many people. Can you make him attractive? We're gonna make him nappy as fuck. And I'm like, we're gonna put dirt on the side of his face. Look at this. You see the way the characters in The Expanse, Osiris Reborn looks? You see that? Each character has some form of, not only, by the way, not only are the characters handsome and beautiful, but they each have some sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Personality to him. The white dude has a sort of serious look to him, kind of a little bit cocky. The woman has a sort of like sultry, sort of attractive look to her face. No, I mean, no, sorry. I'm looking for personality. Of course she's attractive, but basically she has more of a what's the word I'm looking for? She has a more carefree look to herself. And the man right here, I think he's the engineer, he looks like he's more focused on work. The Asian dude looks like he's up to something. The female black lady, who is actually attractive, thank you, finally. Thank you, fucking, what's it called? Not the Expanse devs, but also Owlcat Games. Owlcat Games didn't know how to make attractive black women, but the Expanse devs finally figured it out. Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. You remember Sela from fucking Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous? What a fucking mistake of a design that was. Also, we got redheads. Finally. Finally, we got redheads. Finally, we got redheads. She has more of a carefree attitude. The black lady has a more tech look to herself, like she's focused on work. Each character has a semblance of a personality in this picture to make you go, wow, I wonder who that character is. But not these niggas. Not these niggas. They're all just standing there. They all look, each and every one of them are staring into oblivion. Meanwhile, grandma is staring up at the stars. Get this shit out of my fucking face. I'm sorry, I don't have $80.